What's up, everybody? My name's Harry James. OU girls, 2 games this week. You can tell who they're playing in one of them, right? The game will be in Austin at Texas. That game will come in later in the week. The later week game, the midweeker at TCU. We'll preview both roadies next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away!
We beat Texas!
So, everybody, welcome back to the show. Coach Switzer, it's always great to hear from you, bud. Hopefully the girls can bring that to happen, as we will try to beat Texas. But first, a midweek game at TCU for the Horned Frogs. 22-7 last year, 13-5 in Big 12 play. Their final win last year was a 77-63 win in Morgantown at West Virginia. No postseason action for TCU. Their head coach, Reagan Pedley, is a 1997 grad from the OG Big 12 member, Colorado. She's now part of the newbie teams in the Big 12, TCU, and she's in her 7th year out in Fort Worth. They are 8-11 this year in Fort Worth for TCU for 2011, including number 20, Lauren Hurd, and number 23, Rachel Berry. Both of these ladies need to watch out for them. They can go off. Particularly number 20, Rachel Berry, who averages right at her number, 20.8 points per ball game, 6.7 boards, 5.4 assists per ball game, playing in all 19 games. Rachel Berry, not quite that many, but still pretty close to double figures. 23 Rachel Berry averages 9.6 points per ball game, 7.5 boards, 1.6 assists per ball game. Again, yes, in all 19 games. Texas, our rival, Texas, 19-11, 11-7 in Big 12 play. Oklahoma State was their last win last season in Austin, 63-52 win right before the Big 12 championship. Their head coach, Vic Schaefer, 1984 grad from Texas A&M, and is in his first year at Texas. Our other rival this year, for Texas that is, what about this, guys? 15-6 overall. 2 double-figure scorers, Charlie Collier and Chelsea Taylor. Double-figure scorers this year for Texas. 35. You've seen this number for Texas before on the men's side with Kevin Durant. This time it's Charlie Collier, averaging 21.3 points per ball game, 12.4 rebounds, 0.5 assists per ball game, playing in 20 of the 21 games this year thus far. Chelsea Taylor, she wears number 0. She'll be easy to find, averaging 12.6 points per ball game, 4.3 boards, 1.4 assists per ball game, playing in 17 of the 21 ball games this year for the Longhorns. Finally, the Oklahoma Sooners, 12-18, 5-13 in Big 12 action. Their last game last season, last game of the year, at a home game against Texas Tech, 106-94, lost there. No Big 12 tourney for Oklahoma. Their head coach, Sherry Cole, is a 1987 grad from Oklahoma Christian University and is in her 24th year at Oklahoma. Sooners are 8-9 in 17 games this year. and have 2 double-figure scorers averaging this year. 25, Maddie Williams, and 12, Gabby Gregory. 25, Maddie Williams, she'll go first, averaging 21.7 points per ball game, 5.1 boards, 3.0 assists per ball game, playing in just 14 of the 17 games. Gabby Gregory, however, played in all 17 games this season, averaging 15.5 points per ball game for number 12, Gabby Gregory, 4.5 rebounds, 1.7 assists per ball game for the Sooners of Oklahoma. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name's Harry James. You can catch this in all my other videos on YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Also Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on the Twitter at HypeManHarry. Alright guys, thanks for watching and Boomer Sooner everybody. I'm out of here. But go horns down, baby.